All right. Great Friday morning, fabulous Friday or afternoon if you're in the Eastern time zone. We want to take this time to thank the lovely Miss Angela Lewis for being our special guest.
Hi.
Hey, love. All right. So I'm excited because she has been a very big inspiration. She's been a very, very big support. I met her about 2018, and we've been kind of connected ever since. She has done a lot of great business ventures, and she's taken me along the ride with her. She has a great book that just released, and I'm a part of that. But she has done something that a lot of people may be interested in knowing. How can I write a book? So I know I've heard people ask me all the time, you wrote a book, you wrote 7 books. How did so I'm not a publisher. I ain't interested in it. But I know this dynamic woman, this Angela Lewis, she is now a producer. She has her own company called A&M Productions. So let's talk about that first. Well, first of all, welcome, Miss Angela. Thank you for joining us today. welcome.
Okay, that's okay. Hello, Eugenia. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be on your program. I'm super excited to be here. Like you said, we have done some business collaborations together. You have been a major support person, and so this is a pleasure to be here on your show.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm excited that you're here. I thank you for taking that time to be on my show because you have 1,010,000 things going on. You're always on a live. You're always on something. So I'm glad that you gave me a few minutes of your day to be a part of mine. I'm sure at the end of the day today you have another live somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Or something, honey. I'm telling you, you're absolutely right. My days are full, and I wonder myself how I make it happen. But you know what? I just have to trust God that He is aligning me with the people I need to be connected with, and it just works. So I'm just grateful for the season that I'm in.
Well, I'm grateful for it too. And I'm thank you that you've given out some of your time to be with me on the show. So tell our guest, tell our listeners, you are our guest, but tell our listeners exactly what, or I don't even know where to start. How can they reach you if they're interested? Because people have been saying, hey, you have a book, I want to do a book. So let's start with that first. I know we're going a little backwards because this is kind of new. This is one of your you're one of your newest babies, one of your newest ventures, right?
Yes, yes.
Tell us, how can they reach you regarding that? Can you give some information on how if someone's interested in starting a book and they don't know where to start? How can they get in touch with you so they can get the process started, please?
Okay, great. So, as Eugenia said, I have partnered with Matthew Santana, and together we have created A&M Publishing and Productions. What we do is help you build your dream, lift your voice, get your, story out there, write whatever. So, for some people who have been journaling forever, and you got a whole lot of information in place and you want to write your book, then yes, contact us. For other people who
All
maybe
right.
have thought about it, but you can't figure out how to get it from your head to paper, contact us. We are here to help you, whether it's through anthology, whether it's through workbooks and journals. We can help you do it all. We can help you get it published, and we start from just what's in your mind and help you to kind of get a marketing plan together, all of that. So as Eugenia said, we have a Facebook presence, so you can follow us on A&M Publishing and Productions. If you are interested in maybe becoming an author, reach out to us. Just send us an email. The email address is contact at ANDM Productions.biz. And again, that's contact at ANDM Productions.biz. And we will be more than happy to assist you with getting that story out there to the masses so they can see what you're working with.
Yes, yes, and that's awesome. So I have a question to ask regarding that. Do you all offer the recorded, like say someone they don't want to write, but they want to I know with one of my book collaborate well one of my books I've done, they had like a person that interviewed us. Do you have that option as well? Say someone does not want to write, but they want to be able to
Mhm.
get the story out. How does that work?
Yes, absolutely. So, when they say about becoming an author, all authors are not writers. So, for some people, it's extremely hard to, they have writer's block. So, to help make that an easy process, a lot of times what we'll say is, use your phone. All you have to do is go on your phone, record it. Then we go from there. Send us the recording, we'll transcribe it, and then that gives you a basis or a framework to work with in trying to get your story out there. So that makes it a lot easier for some people because, speaking it out is much more easier sometimes than just writing it out.
It definitely is. So we're glad that you gave the option because some producers don't have that option. So thank you for allowing that option. She's giving you the information. I'm going to ask her to give it to us one more time how to reach you if they want to become a published author.
Yes, get in contact with us. I believe I was looking on the broadcast, so Matthew has already put the information in the chat, but it is
All right.
contact at A&M Productions.biz.
All right.
And like I
Well,
said, go
thank
to
you.
Facebook, follow us, send us a direct message or whatever, we are more than happy, very easy to work with, so we are just really excited about, getting more authors out here. I think everyone has a story and their voice needs to be heard.
Amen. That is so true. So now we're going to go backwards because we started off at the end. We're going to
Right, we're going to
so
take that thing in reverse.
yeah, reverse, reverse. All right. So I'm wearing one of your shirts. I love this shirt. It's very powerful. Empowered
Yes,
women.
empowered women, empowered
Empower women. It's on the
women.
bottom of the screen as well. So this shirt was one of the shirts that I've got with the bag, and the bag is fabulous as well. I'm not really a blinger, but when I've got this shirt now, I have my own bling line because I'm like, this bling is kind of cute.
Bling is hot, baby. Look, the bling brings attention, and so it just really makes you feel good. It's something about
Yeah.
bling that just kind of gives you that energy, And when you're empowered, you want to go out here and represent with confidence. You want to feel good about yourself, and you want to kind of brand it and let people know that, hey, I'm empowered. So
Yes.
automatically, you know that I'm showing up in a whole different way.
Right. So it does. It gives you that extra boost of confidence that bling
Mhm.
does. So now with that, um, what is the passion behind you wanting to motivate and empower women? Because I know that's one of your things that since I've known you since 18, you've been all about the motivation, all about the uplifting the sisters, all about helping healthy relationships. I know from the first book you wrote, Real Talk.
Mhm.
Um, then this book, I'm a Woman Empowered. But before that, you had the I'm a Woman Empowered Summit. And then you had the
Yes.
shirt. So tell us about that. What was the driving force behind this lovely love that you have for helping your sisters become better?
So I'm gonna tell y'all honestly, there's so many women that are out here, and sometimes we lack confidence. And y'all know when we talk about women, we talk about being, getting self-love, but then you wonder, why do you not have it? A lot of people have low self-esteem, low self-worth, a lack of confidence in their abilities. Sometimes you're doing self-sabotaging behavior, or you have self-limiting thoughts. So with all of that being said, the groups that I really kind of cater to are women. I started off with Hot Wife Society, which was for married women. And then, as I was doing that, I did a kind of mini conference, I guess, but it was an event that we did at a restaurant. And it was married or single, I am a woman empowered. And
Okay.
so I had, Wynn Robbins and Monica G were two of the speakers. And, we just had a good group of ladies, and we talked about the things that can keep us from just going out and being the best version of ourselves. So from there, we went on. Everything was good. Pandemic hit in 2020. So, I kept thinking like, we got to pivot. I love doing live events. I love meeting people. I love, getting that one-on-one energy. And so we had to pivot and transition. So I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? It would be a perfect time to bring out some of the amazing women that I know. And we're
All
going to
right.
do a virtual summit. And that's what we did. We did I Am a Woman Empowered. And it was a virtual summit. We had 12 amazing ladies, yourself included.
Thank
We
you.
ran it from
It was fun.
12 yeah, 12 noon to 12 midnight. So 12 straight hours of empowerment. And it was amazing. So from there, the group was created, and it's just been a natural progression, products with the, like you said, the t-shirt that you have on, the bags, we come out and that kind of was the catalyst. Like, what's the next move? So the next move was the book project, the anthology. So it's 26 beautiful women coming together, sharing their stories. I am a woman empowered, stories of strength, resiliency, and triumph. Because that's where it's
Yeah.
at. There's so much going on in life, and sometimes you have to roll with the punches. And yes, look at Eugenia coming through with the props. Yes, that is our truth. And I'm telling you, if you have not got it, make sure you get a copy. It is
Yes.
so amazing to hear all of these great stories from all of these amazing women. And I
Yes.
promise you, something will resonate with you. You will you will feel good about somebody's story, or you'll be able to see that, hey, if they did that and went through that, then I can too.
Yes. Well, I'm excited because not only that, but when you had the Woman Empowered Summit, it was like 12 hours. I'm thinking in my mind, how in the world? Like,
Because I
really?
was thinking the same thing too. Like, what am I thinking?
How
But
in the world are we going to engage on a computer all day long? But it was amazing. You pulled that off. You did that because even during that time, it was one of your co-authors in the book, I'm a Woman Empowered. You also interviewed her the other day, Miss Tanya Davis. Her mom had died. Her funeral was that day of the summit. And I was a guest on the summit, but I had went to the funeral after the summit, but I was still
oh, I
watching
didn't
the
know that
summit.
was funeral. I remember you telling me that,
Yeah,
but I didn't know that too.
I went to Tanya's
Wow.
mother's funeral, and while I was there, one of the guests that was on the summit was like,
Latanya went. Hmm.
"How you Jimmy man?" I'm like, "I have on a mask. How do you know who I am?" She said, "You were just on the conference." I was like, "Okay, Angela,
Look,
represent."
that just lets you know when something is God ordained, things just line up. And I tell you, I thought like, somebody said like, are you serious? 12 hours? And I'm just like, I have 12 amazing ladies, and trust and believe they are going to bring it to where you're going to want to stay. And so, I made some amazing connections. Pat Flowers was one of the ladies that I met that I consider a
She is
sister now,
awesome.
from
Yes.
being there. And so it's just so beautiful to see how women can come together and they can encourage and support one another. But the beautiful thing about it is each one of you ladies had no idea what the other one was going to talk about, but it was just a continuous build up from one interview to the next. It was like whatever you said, the next lady came in and she threaded that thing up together and then passed the baton. The next lady said the same thing. So it was just an amazing experience, and I'm super glad that we were able to do it.
I'm proud of you for even doing something like that because the energy comes from the leader. You know how the head is. You spearheaded it, and it just you had because of your energy and because of your love for the women and because of your love for people coming together on a positive note. It just kind of meshed everything together to the point where we're in another state and we're connected here and there and everywhere.
Yes, we were
Yes.
everywhere, honey. We had people from everywhere, but it was just great. I mean, you kicked it off. You came in and dropped some knowledge about, just getting your emotional wellness. And I think so much that people really need to understand how important it is to get in tune with yourself, to really know yourself, to develop that self identity, to get emotionally well. It's so much that's going on out here. And if you don't take time, and I know you say take time for 10, if you don't take time for yourself
Right.
to get yourself together, then you're not going to be good for anybody else. If
That
your
is
cup
so
is super
true.
low and empty, you can't pour out to anybody else. So that's a must. And one of the reasons why I wanted you to kick it off, because it starts with you.
I appreciate that. And that is so true. We must take care of self. But you are doing the freaking thing. And I say that because I'm thinking about going back again. So we started at the end and going to the beginning. That's kind of how God did it. He created everything first and then he started and let the world begin. But he already knows our ending before our beginning. So the Hot Wife Society, thank you. You allowed me to be a part of an honorary Hot Wife member before I became a wife. Thank you.
Absolutely.
But what encouraged that? Because you are a jazzy wife and you're hot and you have also the wife talk Tuesday. I mean, you have so much. I mean, we could be here all day, all the rest of the week, and you got so much that you do that I want to just kind of highlight. So tell us about this hot wife
So,
stuff.
with the Hot Wife Society, I'm going to tell you that um, in the beginning, my sister-in-law, Shelly Massey, she was making some posts, and she did like a hashtag hot wife, and I was like, girl, you need to market that. You need to brand that. That would be so amazing because there's so many women out there. And again, it stems from a lot of times being in relationships where you just lose your identity. And so I thought it would be excellent to, kind of get it out there and, help women to, start kind of feeling great about themselves, recognizing that it was a you before it was a you too, before the the two of y'all
Right.
became one, you were an individual. So just to kind of promote that. And she was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. So in the meantime, I actually went and started Sexy, Successful, and Saved. And so when I did that, it started off as a meetup group here in Atlanta. We had a few little get-togethers and things, and just positive, promoting or whatever. But it was really about building your confidence. And I'm a quintessential entrepreneur. So, being successful and talking about those tips. And then, of course, I believe in God. So, the save part came in. So from there, she, kept talking, and she just said, you know what, sis, go ahead and run with the Hot Wife, Hot Life. And that's what I did. I got with initially my business partner, Angela Foxworth. We started doing, live broadcasts, having events and things, really promoting the Hot Wife, Hot Life. She went on to do even bigger, better things, and I switched it to Hot Wife Society, which is, the part that you came in on. And it's really for women who are, it just in relationships, not married, already married, or have been married. We all can share stories about, relationships and what we think it takes to be great, to be amazing, both inside and outside of the marriage. And so I'm with P. Angela Jones with Wife Talk Tuesdays.
That's
And
awesome.
just really, really great. On Tuesday nights, we come on and we talk about things, as it pertains to wives. We cover the topics of submission and forgiveness and, building traditions. I mean, there's just so many things, open communication, but we talk about the things that, are really geared towards wives and what it means to, play your position and play it well and understand that you are valuable as a wife. Society kind of makes you feel like when you get married, oh, it's the end of the world, or the old ball and chain and all of that, and it cannot be any more different. If you're in a marriage, you with the right person, then life is great. You do have ups and downs, but we got to celebrate being wives. We got to
Yes.
celebrate being marriage because I believe that's the foundation that God ordained. And then if you have
Amen.
a healthy marriage, you're going to have a healthy family that builds a healthy community. So it's just a domino effect, but it starts with that nucleus.
Amen. Now, with this Hot Wife Society, give the listeners the information on how to be a part of that, how to hear Wife Talk Tuesday, what time does it come on? Because I think more women, when I'm not busy myself, I'm in a few of those. I watch, I listen, and I watch, and I learn so
Mhm.
much because it's really juicy and it's really good stuff. And it's not only about being hot, but it's about being a better wife, being a better,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So give the listeners information on how they can be a part of that because everyone doesn't know about this big, beautiful secret that you're keeping from the world. Can you tell everybody how they can be a part of this?
Absolutely. So listen, for Hot Wife Society, it is a private group. It's on Facebook. So definitely, reach out, go to Hot Wife Society, put in a request. I will definitely let you in so that you can become a part. On Hot Wife, Hot Life, the page, you can actually tune in. We do broadcast on Tuesday nights. So you'll be able to see, P. Angela and I interacting with, usually it's us, but here within the last maybe month or so, we have been doing the Road to WifeCon. So that is an amazing conference that we have put together. It is for wives by wives, and it is going to be March the 19th through the 21st. So Friday through Sunday. And we have an amazing lineup of speakers. So definitely tune in. And because we've been doing the Road to WifeCon, we've had some of our amazing speakers who will be part of that platform have came on to speak with us. So we have
Awesome.
had Chantrell King, we have had Kelly A. Bowens, we have had Jasmine E. Millhouse, we have had Denise Henry. So we've got, Robin Pad, we've got her, hopefully can come on to be a part of that. If not, then you will catch her at the conference. Carolyn Derensberg, Tanisha Douglas. So we've got some amazing people lined up to come and just pour into us,
What is
So
WifeCon?
WifeCon is going to be March the 19th through the 21st. So it's going to be a virtual experience. And, you can go if you want to register and get tickets, go to www.wifecon.com. So WIFECON.com. And then you can register, you can look at the speakers, you can do all of that. But just really excited about being a part of a movement for wives, where we can celebrate ourselves, where we can,
Yes.
because you know what we go through. Why being a wife is a wonderful thing, but it also can be a lot of work.
Yes. It's
So
challenging. It can be.
it's challenging, absolutely. And you need
Yeah.
people who can encourage you and support you through those times. So, and we have a good time at the same time, so it's all good.
All right. All right. So now, Hot Wife Society, you've given information on that. WifeCon, your publishing company. And what's next?
Well, let's go back and say that for our book, the I Am a Woman Empowered, we have got together. We have an amazing gala that is coming up in June.
Yes.
June the 11th through the 13th here in Atlanta, Georgia. So, you guys, I'm telling you, it is going to be like the Oscars. It's going to be our version of, hey, coming out in style, dressed to the nines, looking good, handing out awards, shouting out accomplishments. Listen, we're going to do the whole nine. Miss Monica G is the person who is
Yes.
spearheading that thing. And I'm telling you, her ideas are amazing as she plans the event. So it's going to be a wonderful experience. So really want you guys to come out and support us for that. If you know one of the people who are part of the book project, or if you just want to come out and dress up and enjoy yourself, it is going to be COVID friendly. So we're going to make sure that, we are, with the distancing and all of that, we're going to make sure that is in place so that everybody can be safe, definitely. But it's just a great time to come out and just celebrate ourselves. I think that, with everyone who participated in the actual book project, all of the ladies were amazing. So this is a great time to celebrate with your families, to bring your friends, come out. It will be at the Marriott. To get those tickets, to reserve a room, you can go to www.IamaWomanEmpowered.com. And you can actually purchase books from there. You can purchase the tickets to the gala. You can reserve your hotel room. All of that can be housed right at that link.
All right. So that's going to be exciting because it's going to be, like she said, honoring women, but it's going to be a party. So if you like the party, come through.
It's going to be a great experience. And I'm looking at the comments. I said, Miss Nona, hi, thank you so much for joining us. She said, yes, lots of work, been married 20 years. Absolutely. But you know what? It is people who, have been there and done marriage and know you got that wisdom, and there's so many people who are not married and want to, just know some secrets. I just want to know, like, how you stay together. How do you keep from, doing all the things that you do? So thank you for sharing that. That's so amazing. And I see Alonzia says she's coming. So you coming to the gala? Yay! We are going to have a great time. Absolutely.
I'm excited. So,
oh yes, it's gonna be, we're gonna have a DJ, we're gonna dance, we're gonna eat good. So y'all make sure you get your tickets, get ready. I'm trying to make sure that between now and June, I'm gonna be snatched for my beautiful outfit, my beautiful gown that I'm gonna have. So yes, we're gonna have an amazing time. I'm telling you.
I'm excited too. Me and my husband are getting ready to come, and I'm working on snatch because he said for our year anniversary, he wants us. People get married, they gain weight. He wants us to be smaller for our anniversary. So he's been working out every day, and I ain't been working out every day. But
you got time. I'm gonna tell you, look, don't put it off. Though. You got time, but don't put it off.
Okay, he's been getting in 3 times a day. He's getting. I'm like, I'm supposed to be matching him, but I'm working on it. I've been eating right though, but yeah. So, but yeah, I'm excited about the gala. Thanks for looking at the comments. I'm looking at more than one screen, so I'm glad I see comments, but I'm afraid if I hit the button, I might lose us. So, thank you. She's so used to doing this that she's on it. So thank you, Angela. She's my guest.
No problem. I'm just looking at it on the page, so it's all good. So we just welcome everybody and thank you so much for tuning in. It's just great being here with Eugenia. She's doing amazing things as well. So I'm just happy to be part of it. Oh, girl, Miss Nona said, "Hi, she's got the tea to get you all snatched. Come on, Miss Nona."
Okay, Miss Nona. Yes. She also has done a commercial. We had her on, I think 2 weeks ago, but she's into the health and wellness. She has the right stuff. This vitamin Val 30, I think. Anyway,
drop it in the comments, Miss Nona, so I can read it out to Eugenia, so we can see what it is. Hey,
thank you. Yeah, so yes, we got some stuff to help us get right. But I really am excited. I've met, like I said, I met you in 2018, and believe it or not, you had me a part of your panel for the single, satisfied and saved. I was one of your speakers, so I've been with you
Yeah,
for a
you
minute.
have done quite a few things, with me for various different things that I've done, even with the even though I transitioned the Sexy, Successful, and Saved over to the Hot Wife Society, I still took that concept, and that's what I do the podcast with. So that podcast is actually Kiss with a Love, and the Kiss stands for keeping it sexy, successful, and saved. So
Now,
yeah,
give us information how we can hear the podcast, because everyone, we haven't talked about that. So come on, bring it. Come on now with this
the
podcast.
podcast I started last year, so it's actually a year old, 2020. Took a little break, getting ready to do season two. Got a special guest coming up that you all will love to hear. She's from Trinidad and Tobago, so she's bringing the
Okay.
information. Yes, she's bringing some beautiful information, for us, and just really good. It was really created so that I can really spotlight people in terms of being entrepreneurs, but who believe in God and know that God has given us so much wisdom, so many ideas and things, and so to give people the tips, the tools, the strategies that they need, not only to go out and live their best life, but really live their blessed life. Because I believe that God blesses us to do so many things, and again, it ties back into empowered women empower women. We want to
Right.
go out and make sure that we can help each other to think bigger, to believe bigger, so that we can all achieve bigger, because I know that there is greatness inside of each and every one of us.
Amen. That is so true. Now I'm excited about the podcast. How do they get on it? How do people listen to it? What's the
So
platform?
it's actually on StreamYard, but if you can go, my website is I am AngelaLewis.com. So you can go there. You will be able to get to tap into, the different things that I'm doing. You'll be able to, if you're wanting to be a podcast guest, I would love to have you. You can email me directly at info@IamAngelaLewis.com. And from there, we can get together, get you set up, get you on my calendar link to block up some time. It's really good because, again, like I said, it's just people we're coming on and they're just having authentic conversations, but they're talking about how they got started in business, maybe some of the pitfalls that they've experienced, and then share, just how God has helped them. Sometimes, it's just being faithful, and just believing. Sometimes people, delayed is not denied. It's so
Right.
many different things that people can share about, just because you get a no doesn't mean they're never going to do business with you. Sometimes no is just not right now. But
Right.
just kind of helping people understand that you have got to stay the course. You have got to trust the process. And
Right.
for a lot of people, you give up too soon. You don't you really kind of expect, and we're in a microwave society, and so
Mhm.
we're expecting results right now. And we haven't
Mhm.
really even put on in the work. You look at people on social media, you see them doing all these amazing things. It didn't just happen today. They've been working for probably 10 or 12, 15, 20 years to get to the point that what you see now. And so there's a lot of pain, struggle, tears, all of those things, blood, sweat, and tears back
Right.
in the day to get to where they are now, where it's polished and professional and successful looking. And so it's just a great way for people to kind of share, their stories, so that other people can stay encouraged and stay empowered and know that they too just keep doing it. Just stay with the course. Just keep doing what God has called you to do. Stay in alignment, get connected to great people, and it will happen for you. I'm telling you.
So proud to know you, because like I said, I just realized when you talked about the transition, how I've been on a lot of different your platforms, but I've
Mhm.
just watched you evolve. Your business, your mindset, you've never stopped leveling up. And that's one of your things, level up. So I'm
Level
proud
up,
to see you
elevate, and
leveling.
dominate.
Yes, yes, yes. You
Yes.
went from, just the hot wife, the podcast to you're always gathering people, you're always bringing great people together.
Yes. Now
You
I will
know.
say that that's one thing that I have been really blessed with is being able to be connected to some amazing people and being blessed because God just, has given me an opportunity to not only know them, but connect them to other people who that's what they need in their life.
Yes.
So, what I will say is that for Eugenia and I, when we met, she was having one of her conferences and, it was just a beautiful thing, and just going there. My cousin was one of the presenters, for the event. And so I went to Nashville, never had met her.
Thank
That
you.
particular year, I was doing the Real Talk book, and that was a collaboration of 12 ladies. And so she came down from there and brought her friends and supported, and so from there, she's just been consistently supportive of, different events and things that I've done. But it started and that just that, oh, look at Eugene. Eugenia is with props. Come on. So that was the first book collaboration that I did. And I'm telling you, it was kind of sort of the seed that made me want to do the I'm a Woman Empowered book. And then from there to really kind of help people by becoming an author and a publisher and helping other people get their stories and their voices out there. So, Miss Nona, yes, I see you. I am going to get with you so that you can get on the podcast so we can talk about. And Eugenia, she put it in here. She said the Val 30
I
vape
said it
tea
right.
and CBD coffee. Miss Nona is doing her thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad I was right about 30. Okay, yes, we got that right. So thank you. But yeah, so these are her books. She went from just being a co-author to being a publisher. Isn't that something?
Yes, look, from the co-author to the visionary author to doing the publishing. So yeah, it's
Yes.
elevation. And I'm telling y'all, that's what's so beautiful about just life and meeting great people. And I will say this, um, Ray said being around people who build one another give people motivation. It does. It really does. You have to have people who are in your corner. And that's why they say it's so
Yes.
important to know your circle. Your circle will help you either elevate or they will keep you stagnant. And when you have a growth mentality, you can't stay around people who are not encouraging you to get to your next level, who are not pushing you. Because I'm
Right.
telling you, sometimes when you don't feel good about yourself, somebody can see good greatness inside of you. They can
Right.
tell you, listen, sis, or listen, bruh, you could be doing this, then the third. You're supposed to be out here making it happen. And I'm going to encourage you and support you and motivate you and show up for you. And when you see people who do that, it gives you just that extra oomph that you need to
Yes.
keep pushing to that next level. I'm telling you. I mean, even with you, Eugenia, you have a lot of things going on. You've written books,
Praise
you're
God.
an international bestseller, you're doing, your talk show, you're on the iHeartRadio. So, you are evolving as well. And it's great to see people when you are around certain people, you
Right.
see what they're doing and it encourages you to keep pushing because
Yes.
you know that, yeah, you don't want to stay stagnant and just be looking
Right.
at people pass you by. You want to jump in and get to running and moving and doing your thing as well. So it's just amazing.
That is blessing. So Ray, that young lady, she is going to be on the show. She has just wrote a book about autism. So I want to hook her up with you. I want her to meet you. I
Okay.
met her through Jennifer Williams.
Mhm.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I want to connect you two. So
Okay.
Ray, I know since you're watching, thanks for watching. She's new. I just met her like last week, but I want to connect her because she's an author now. She's a published author. She wrote a book about autism and her
Oh,
story.
that's
So
great.
yeah, I want her
That's
to get
great.
connected with you. So I'll deal with that later on. But just wanted to kind of. I'm glad she's watching. I can't really see who's looking and watching. So thank you,
Mhm.
Angela, for being my
Come here,
co-host here.
girl, I got you. Linda, thank you, Linda. Linda said both of you are so inspiring. Linda
Thanks, Linda.
McDowell is
Oh,
an
yes,
amazing individual, and I met her through my
yes.
cousin Tabitha. So,
Me
I
too.
mean, yes, we've just been kind of in the circles of seeing people who are doing great things.
Yes,
Linda just released her book collaboration amongst not just the one recently, but she has done another. So we are
yeah,
just here, and connecting people and helping shine the light. Miss Nona says, keep positive people around you. I always want to be pushed beyond maybe what I can see within myself sometimes. Awesome. Yes, absolutely.
yes.
And Ray says she's very sweet. She's a big entrepreneur.
Oh,
Amen.
amen. Well, I'm excited. And like Linda, I got her book, so I'm not going to get up on and get her book. I do gotta look your two treasures.
Don't get it, girl. Look, gotta promote
Okay,
people while
hold
we
on.
over here. That's what we're here for, to promote everybody. So listen, y'all, maybe Miss Nona says God always puts the right people in your path at the right time or season. Absolutely. So Linda, she who listens to the whispers in the wind. Amazing.
That
Yes.
was her first book, and now she's got another one, Letters to My Younger Self, I believe.
Oh, that's good. Linda, look, I'm gonna take over Eugenia's show. Linda, put your stuff in put your stuff in the comments so people can know how to get your book too.
See, it's like, and that's the beauty of like sisterhood. We formed a sisterhood in 2018, so that's what you do.
Right. That's what we do, is just push it
Work
and pull it
together.
or whatever. Absolutely. Because we're going to be great together. You hear
Yes,
me? So
yes,
Ray Ray
yes.
says, I need big bosses around. I'm the little baby, so I can learn from you guys. Push me. And you know what, Ray Ray, I'm going to tell you how amazing it is you say that, because so many people want to be great. They want to do things, but they don't want to do the work,
Right.
or they don't want to be pushed. And getting pushed is not comfortable. And a lot of people, will make you think like, oh, it's easy. It's work. I don't
It
care what you
is.
do. And sometimes when you are trying to be an entrepreneur, you're putting in more hours than you would at your job.
That's right.
Sometimes you're staying up late and you're getting up early. Sometimes, things aren't working out and you're thinking like, okay, I got to figure out how to make this money stretch. What
Right.
do I need to do with this budget or this money or whatever? But at the end of the day, it is so worthwhile. It is so
It
important. It is
is.
so many people who are waiting on you to be the best version of you. So
Right.
whatever we can do to help you get there, baby, trust and believe. We're going to push
I'm gonna
you
do
and
it.
we're going to help you get to that next level. Because like Eugenia say, it's about elevation. And I'm telling you, in this season, we're going to elevate and dominate.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that, because another thing I have not mentioned is not on the screen here. Angela is a licensed, she's a coach. Talk about it.
You know what? So I call myself the empowerment producer. And so
Okay.
I say that in that I'm a motivational speaker. So in speaking, I am encouraging and motivating people to pursue their passion and to find out their purpose so they can be their best version. I also do that through coaching. So with empowerment coaching, just really kind of helping you to figure out what you want to do in life, to help you, to set up some affirmations, set up some different things to build that confidence up so that you can go out and take the gifts and the talents and the skills that you have to birth businesses so that you can live the life that you want. You want to
Right.
be a person who can go out here and enjoy life. And we're not talking about just existing. We're not
Right.
talking about just walking in the house, sitting there
Right.
and watching TV and going to bed and starting that boring daily routine. We're talking about going out here being trendsetters, influencers, making an impact with people through what God has already given you, because each
Right.
one of us has a gift.
That's
Some
right.
of us just needed to be a little more tapped in. You just need to tap in a little bit more, but it's there. Don't let somebody tell you that it's not.
Right.
So in the coaching piece, it's really just kind of helping you to see yourself in the light that God created us to be. We are fearfully and
And
wonderfully.
wonderfully made.
And you need to
Yes.
understand that, and you need to recognize that. And every day that you wake up, yeah, some days are harder than others, but guess what? Every day that we're breathing, we have an opportunity to go out and be great. And
Yes.
so I believe that. I believe, that you got to go out and just, be the best that you can be all
How
the
can
time.
people reach you, Miss Coach? Hi.
You know what? Like I said, you can really connect with me again on my social media pages. I am Angela Lewis. You can go to that website. I am AngelaLewis.com. You can reach out through me there. Send me a DM. You can go to the pages for the Facebook. Like I said, I am a woman empowered is the group there. A&M Publishing and Productions. You can catch me there if you're trying to be an author or you need some clarification on maybe, what it would take to do that. And then if you want to be part of the Hot Wife Society, then yes, just tap into us there as well. Multiple ways, worst case scenario, honey, reach Eugenia and she know how to get in contact with
That's
me
right.
and we will make it happen. So
Yes.
yes, Miss Nona said, yes, this is a year of revival, restoration, and rebirthing. Miss Nona, you are so glad, honey. We
She
got to get
is.
you on that
She
podcast so
is.
we can talk.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
She
Make sure
is amazing.
She is amazing. Make sure, Miss Nona, that you reach out and become a part of the I Am a Woman Empowered group on Facebook. So that way I can even get you on one of the Woman Empowered lives. I just did one this week with Tanya Davis Thurkield, and I'm telling you, it was great. She
It
was talking
was.
about women who rock Knoxville, I mean, it's like Nashville, and
Yeah.
she was just talking about, her different books from Crack to Christ, and how she just lived her life, and she's one of the co-authors in the book as well. So the Woman Empowered book. So I'm telling you, we have got some powerhouses, and I want to get as many women possible to go out here. So Eugene got the names up: Antoinette Boykin, Brooke Whitehead, Carla Mukes, C. Josette, Deborah Cooper, Desaria McCrary, Eugenia Yvette, Aisha Melson, Ilyasa Simpson, raise it up with a little bit more Jamaica Townsend, and then slide it to the left, slide it to the left. There you go. You got the first page. Turn to the second page. Let me get the other page. While we on here, we shouting everybody out. Let's see. Jessica Brooks, Katisha Kimball, Kimberly Fowler, Latia Gray, Melanie N. Wright, Monica G, P. Angela Jones, Rhonda Bennett, Rhonda Williams Turner, Rosalind Buchanan Young, Sonia Carney, Tajika Giles, Tanisha Douglas, Tanya Davis Thurkield, and Tiffany Grant. That is the 25 ladies, along with myself. Stories to empower you, stories to
Yes.
encourage you, stories to let you know that I don't care what happens in life. You may bend, but baby, you don't have to break.
Right.
You can come and you can get over it, and you can be an overcomer, and you can live a life that is empowered. And I'm telling you,
Yes.
just the mindset can help you to do amazing things. That mindset will help you to go out and network and meet great people. That mindset will help you to go out and do whatever it is that God has called you to do. I'm a firm believer in that.
Amen. And that is so true. So if you want your copy, I have some copies here I can sign. Angela has copies. They're on Facebook. I had one lady want to buy some, but she said, well, can I get it on Kindle? Yes, you can go to Kindle. They're on Kindle, on Amazon Kindle. She said she got hers for free on Kindle. So there are
Yeah.
different ways to get the book. All right. So I'm just
Jocelyn,
totally
thank you. Jocelyn said a fantastic book. She's enjoying hers. Yes, thank
all
you.
right. Yes,
Jocelyn, I miss
yes.
you too, girl. And let's see. Miss Nona said we are heirs of God, and because of that, we are to live in abundance through wealth, health, physical, and emotional. Miss
Amen.
Nona,
Come on,
Ray
Miss
Ray
Nona.
says, true, yes, I'm trying to do so many book signings and events for autism or just a child or adult with any disability, period. That is great. And I'm
That
telling you,
is.
autism is a cause that, we really have to be out here to push. It's so many children and even adults now that are affected by it. And so just bringing awareness to that is a beautiful thing. She said, hope is known as a hope vision without execution is. Oh, girl, wait a minute. Miss Nona is over here showing out on the
She
comments.
preaching. Go ahead. Go
She
ahead.
said, hope vision without execution is just a hallucination.
Oh, that right there. Boom.
If I was writing there, that would have been a pin drop right there.
Yes.
The mic drop.
Period.
Miss Nona, you better get
Yes.
with me, Miss Nona. I'm looking forward to talking to you more.
Yes. She will bless your life. You hear me? She will. We have church every time we talk. She will bless your life.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great. I'm telling you, it's such amazing, that we are in a time where we can be on platforms where people can just tune in and we can have fun, but we can also be encouraging. We can also
Yes.
be empowering. We can also, be supportive of one another, because I think that for a lot of people, it's just not support. And
That-
sometimes, you're expecting, your mama, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your aunties, and uncles, your best friends, and all that to support you. But a lot of times it's complete strangers, or it's
That's
people
true.
that you know of. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
don't let that discourage you, because
Right.
maybe the business that you're in, you're not really getting the sales from the people that you know or have known the longest.
Right.
Don't let that stop you. You keep pushing, you keep going out there, you keep promoting yourself, you keep going through the process, and trust and believe one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, oh, my bank account is fat. Oh,
Yes.
I made a connection to get on somebody's show or
Yes.
somebody's
Yes.
platform,
Yes.
or I just went out here. It's just so many different things that will happen if you just stay the course. It
Yes.
takes being consistent. It takes, being committed. If you
Yes.
just show up for yourself each and every time and don't worry about what anybody else is doing or saying, I promise you, you will see the fruits of your labor. You just got to keep going.
Yes. And that she's preaching, that's so true. Being consistent, staying the course, not giving up, because you can easily give up. And then when you give up, then what?
Exactly.
So I'm
Because
just excited.
that's what they want you to do. They want you to give up so they can be like, I told you so. I knew you weren't going to make it. Don't let people speak because life and the power of life and death is in your tongue. You
Yes.
speak life to your situation and then be mindful of who's in your ear. Be mindful of who is telling you what you can't do. Because
Right.
guess what? We can do all things. The Bible says we can do all
All
things through Christ who
Christ
strengthens
strengthens
us,
us.
right?
Yes.
So he
Yes.
didn't say some things. He didn't say, in this particular season, he said all
All
things. So when you
things.
believe that, walk in that, be confident in that,
Mm-hmm.
push forward. Because and I'm telling you another thing, when God drops something in your brain, it is for you. So when you talk to somebody else who's not ready for that level of
They can't grab
anointing,
it.
then they can't support you because they don't understand it. But they don't
Right.
understand it because God didn't give it to them. Sometimes you have to move in silence. Sometimes you have to
Right.
go in here and then just be like, boom, it's out here. And they're
Yes.
like, I didn't
Yes.
know you were
Yes.
doing this. Of course you did. But God, he was preparing. He was just telling me, do what I told you to do and
Right.
don't get to the left right. Just go ahead and move in the direction and stay in alignment. And I got you. So that's just, some of the things that Miss Nona says, be who you are, who God has called you to be authentically you. Don't try to live in someone else's dreams. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Dale said, that's right. Y'all come on. Miss Nona said, yes, I had to take a little bit from the social media platform to truly work on me. And I tell you what, the things that God has been pouring in me, ooh wee, I love that.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh wee. Now I'm
Ooh-wee.
telling you, that ooh wee is something else. Honey, get
Yes.
you an ooh wee moment. And I'm
Yes.
telling you, it's like God is breathing on you and He is helping you to elevate and to dominate in your chosen field.
Yes.
So, don't underestimate the power of that.
Amen. So we talked about the past, the present, and the future. So um you're the senior leader of the SHIO district. What exactly is this wonderful organization, if you don't mind sharing?
Absolutely, honey. The CEO district is it's a community. It's a hub for women who are predominantly women entrepreneurs who are out here, and our mission is really to overcome the um, social standard of mediocrity because y'all know that socially people want to keep you in a box and keep you mediocre, but we believe that when you connect with us, we're going to help you to bust past that and develop the leader within. We're going to help you to elevate to that next level so that you can just see the power in yourself, and you will see other ladies who are out there doing the same, and it's a sisterhood. We call it a love hood. It's like being with like-minded, like-spirited women. So I am one of the senior leaders. I am the director of the leadership development program, and we are just out here, just shining lights on ladies. So if you want to be a part of that, please go to the SHIO district or send me a DM. I can send you an invite to be a part of that. But we are looking for women who are leaders, who are out here wanting to make a difference. And so I love, Kelly A. Bonus is the visionary behind this movement because that's what it is. It's a movement. We are growing by leaps and bounds. Starting in August of 2020, already at 1,500 people, and I'm telling you, it's just growing and
Wow.
growing and growing. But I mean, it's kind of sort of like when you have been looking for something. You know how sometimes we'll go out to eat, and then you may be like, yeah, it was good, but it's not really what I wanted.
Right.
You have to taste for something. You're like, yeah, I eat it, but it's not really what I wanted.
Right.
The CEO district, I'm telling you, is a place where you can go and get fed and fed well. So definitely, connect there. Let them know I sent you or DM me so I can get you in. But it's an amazing place to be, I tell you.
And I've been able to be a part of some of the or listening to some of the Zoom call. I mean the StreamYard calls.
Mhm.
And they are so professional, and it is so enlightening, and it's so helpful, beneficial, and educational. So I would encourage. I don't know if I'm a part of it. And I know you sent me an invite. I don't know. I don't know if
Gotta get in, girl. Get
I
in there. Yes. I mean, we have the CEO, like on Fridays, they have the CEO marketplace where you can actually go and pitch your business, to all the ladies in the group. They have, we just came off a social week, but we have health week, wealth week. We have, just so many amazing women that are coming in doing midday motivations. And then in the evenings at 8:30, we have special guests that come on to talk about their businesses and help to, just encourage you to, share what they're doing. So it's a great place to be. If you're looking for a good community, definitely, that is one for you.
I would say, and you all are very supportive of each other. So if you are looking for something that's going to be motivating and taking you to the next level with other women that are doing great and amazing things, become a part of the SHIO district. I need to join it myself. I think I thought I started the process, but I don't think I completed it. So I'll get with you later.
I'm gonna need you to do listen, because Edward already told you need to be over there working out with him for so y'all can like 1 year anniversary. You're not doing that. Listen, you didn't get to the CEO district. Listen, I'm gonna need you, Eugenia. Look, we're gonna have to push Eugenia and hold her accountable because so that you can get in on these things. But you're doing amazing anyway, so it's all good.
Thank you. I got so much going on. I have some new stuff I'm getting ready to announce I'm excited about. So it's like,
Awesome,
yeah, I'm
awesome.
excited. But yes, I'm gonna get with you though. But I need to become a part of that because I see that you are doing great things. I'm enjoying it. I mean, just to listen and watch, it's refreshing. So
Yeah.
even the
Absolutely.
StreamYard, I'm on the StreamYard thanks to Angela Lewis in the SHIO district. Okay,
Listen, I'm
it's
telling
been
you,
live on
The CEO district will help you to elevate your brand. I'm telling you, when you're seeing how polished, how professional that black, white, and red is already classy. So
It's
when you're
looking
seeing it
good.
all together, I'm telling you, it just makes an impact. And then what makes you want to go back to your business and just tighten it up, and it's elevation season. My thing is we're connecting arms with each other and bringing each other along, and we're going to climb it higher and higher and higher levels, because it is levels to this.
It is.
Just because you're in business, people are at different levels, and so sometimes you need a little push, a little help to get to your next level, and then from there. But the key thing is, as you're elevating, reach back and get the next sister and bring her up to where you are. We're not
Right.
here to just be shining by ourselves. We're going to all shine together. When you're going down a dark road and you just have your car lights, it's still a little dark, and you still kind of like, look, Lord, don't let nothing jump out. Don't let a deer or somebody crazy jump out. But
Right.
when it's a multiple people, when you're on a interstate and it's dark and you have 3 or 4 lanes and everybody has their lights on, guess what? It's illuminated. Now you
Yes.
feel, it's so much more, and it helps you to see further when you go together, and we're stronger together. So that's just a beautiful place to be. Please tap into it. I think you will love it in the community. Definitely.
For sure. For
Miss
sure.
Nona, we're gonna make sure you get it, honey, for the CEO district. Yes, I'm gonna send you a personal invite. So
Yes.
stay tuned for me after the broadcast. I'm gonna get with you because we got some things to do, Miss Nona. They need to hear all your
Yes.
wisdom.
Yes, yes. That's going to be a blessing to everybody, her and everybody else in the group. Now, one thing about the I'm a Woman Empowered platform with Angela Lewis, I know you're watching, guys watching and listening and replaying, become a part of that because I haven't been able to really, I'm not on social media as much as I desire because I'm doing other stuff now. But one thing about Angela Lewis, she will continue her in that community. She makes sure she's constantly encouraging, constantly motivating, constantly sharing nuggets to help us become better women. So if you're needing that boost of B12 energy, you need to tap into I'm a Woman Empowered. That platform is phenomenal, especially if you going through some things and you just need some encouragement, some positive. It's nothing but positive energy all day long. It's just energy that's positive, constantly popping. And I don't think she's selfish because it looks like she have other people posting stuff today that's not Angela Lewis.
Yes, honey, because we can all, I'm telling you, empowered women empower women. So I wanted to be a platform for people to come in and just share, their level of empowerment. Y'all see Eugenia got the t-shirt, Empowered Women, Empower Women, and have the crown. So, sometimes we have to fix each other's crowns, and we want to do it in decency and in order, and not really broadcasting and blasting people, but to really kind of help them, to see their way to their next level. So I'm super excited. Miss Nona said, yes, we're all different levels. You just said the right word. Let's build together. Ray, it's good to connect with people to build elevate, manifest, learn to do great things, great ideas. Yes, I'm loving the energy, ladies. Thank you all
Yes,
so much for
yes,
being
yes.
here. I appreciate it. I
Thanks for
know
coming.
Sister Jean does too. It's been
Yes.
a really fun time.
Yeah, I'm glad you came because it's just we're leveling up, and I thank God that you shared the time because I know your time is valuable. I see you on all kind of stuff. You be on everything. So for you to take out time today was really important for me. But I need to get with you again for a 30-minute. This is totally on my Facebook and YouTube and all that, and my website. But I want to do one for Pivot Radio as well. So
Oh, okay.
we'll talk about it later.
Okay,
So
sure.
we can do something different for Pivot. It won't be as long as an hour, but still, I want you to be on Pivot Radio because
Not a problem.
um, you got some great stuff that people need to hear, and I want them to know how to reach out and get that help because sometimes women just need. I had a guest on yesterday, Alexis
Hmm.
Hughes Williams, and one thing that she was saying how when you're younger, you have all these opportunities like the Zeta Nicole girls like Jennifer Williams. You have all these opportunities when you're young, but when you get older, who do you turn to when you're trying to become a better wife, a new wife, a mother, a divorcee? Who do you turn to when you're trying to do business, entrepreneurship? So to be able to have a woman such as yourself that have the connections and have some history that can help other women, we need that. I call you
Hmm.
my big sister because you have been like a big sister to me, So we need women that can help us be accountable. And every woman's not stabbing each other in the back. And we need to see that there are platforms where we as women, not just women, but Black women, are actually lifting each other up.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
we're not all out here backstabbing, gossiping, hating. There is actually a healthy number of women loving on each other.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
that's important because we have enough, and we think it's not that many women that's hating each other because it just seems like it, but it's really not. It's more women loving each other, building each other up, leveling up. And yeah, there's some unhealthy situations in it and everything. There's the carrot and wheat are growing together, but ultimately, there's more love being generated than hate.
Exactly, exactly. And I think that, sometimes we have to really understand that you have to give grace to people. People go through a lot. You don't know from childhood some of the things that people are holding on to, some of the things that, they are have experienced. And I don't care if it's, been molestation or sexual abuse or, rejection or
Right,
trauma, some type of trauma, whatever the case is. A lot of people bring that into adulthood because they've never healed. And so when they find the
right,
people who are trying to help, they push out or lash out or whatever, or they just don't want to accept it and embrace it because they feel like you're going to
right,
abandon them or do them like they were when they were younger. So it's a defense mechanism. So if you can love somebody past that, then that's when we can start healing and loving and building and supporting and encouraging. And you will start seeing less and less of that. But we just got to have a little grace with people,
yes,
and a little extra love sometimes, and always recognize that sometimes it's not even about us. When somebody
right.
acts crazy, sometimes it's really not even about you. Sometimes people be dealing with their own emotional
Most
things.
of most
So
of the time,
yeah, so don't get out of your character, because of that. You sometimes just have to realize that, listen, I'm gonna just say a little quick prayer and I'm gonna keep on doing me. And hopefully the situation will come back around where you can actually have a conversation when they're not in their feelings, when they are ready to be receptive, because it is. You have to be teachable, you have to be coachable, you have to be in a position where if you want better, you got to do better. And it
right.
comes with receiving, from people who are really there to kind of help you.
That is so true. And I'm so grateful for having a woman like you in my corner because, like I said, since 18, you've just been kind of connected. No matter what, you have made sure that you give me opportunity. And I'm glad that you are taking out time to be on the show because it's just a blessing. So we're going to end up. We're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I thank you all who have been watching EY's Conversation for Elevation with Miss Angela Lewis, Miss A Love, Miss Hot Wife Society, Miss I Am Woman Empowered, Miss G. She had all these.
Girl, I know what you say, comma this, comma that. Listen, but at the end of the day, I'm just a woman out here who wants to make a difference, who wants people to, just live their best life. I just think that we all deserve it. We all need it. And Miss Nona said, especially with what we're going through now with the pandemic, we just all need to, just be encouraged and feel encouraged and just believe that the best is yet to come.
Yes, it is. It is yet to come. So I thank you again, Miss Angela, for being my guest, my big sister, and just being a big support and a big just encouragement. So we're going to end out, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Please, if you want a shirt, I'm giving away 2 shirts today. So inbox, join the groups, inbox me, and also Miss Angela your size, and I'll make sure that I'm only doing 2. I said because I try to give out a gift on every you can pick a shirt or a book, it don't matter. On every show I try to do a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
But what typically tends to happen is one lady, she ended up getting a $50 outfit because I wasn't putting a cap on it. So,
Gotcha.
so I had to kind of be
What's
like,
that, Eugenia? What's that? Hold up. Wait a minute.
I went ahead and got the outfit. I sent it to her. I did send her the outfit because I was my fault for not being specific. So I'm being specific today, guys.
So just 2, but reach out to us. Listen, we would love to connect. And again, I thank you all so much for being here. Dale, Jocelyn, Nona, Ray. I'm trying to see who else was on here. Thank you all for being a part of the broadcast and for your wonderful comments. I definitely appreciate it, for showing the love. Y'all reach out to me. Like I said, if you can't find them on social media, hit Eugenia up. She knows how to get in contact with me, and we'll make sure that you get to the various different platforms.
Yes, ma'am. So thanks again, Angela. Have a wonderful Friday. Thank you all for watching, and thanks for being my co-host today. Okay.
Yes, I know, right? Did y'all see? I didn't get the EY takeover.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We are
y'all
one.
Know big sisters Bogart. They just come on in and take over, girl.
Right, and it's okay. That's all right.
She still don't love me. She still love me.
That's right. Ain't nothing but love. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Bye.